All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of Crash the Mode. Yes, what's up?
Hi. If you don't know us already, I'm Patrick.
And I'm Michael.
And we will be talking about some of our favorite topics from the past week, honestly.
A lot happened.
As per usual. A lot of good stuff.
A lot of good stuff, a lot of bad stuff, a lot of just things.
Things that are interesting to be heard.
I agree.
About.
I agree.
So, one of the things that we would like to talk about with you guys, it would be the Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello incident, which just happened 2 hours ago, by the way. We're recording. It just happened.
Yeah.
And we're happy to talk about this because it's fresh. Hopefully you guys will see it and be like,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That's exactly what we want.
So,
We were literally just about to sit down and record the podcast, and breaking news, Shawn Mendes posted on his Instagram story, me and Cabello, yes, him
CC.
and his girlfriend are no longer together. They still love each other very, very much deep down. They have a love for the person. Just they don't want to be with them forever. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
So, how long have they been dating?
I don't know. It's been like 2 years, probably. I guess somewhere around there.
All I know is I'm glad they're broken up because those two posted that gross ass video of them making out, and it was like, it was just so gross, so awkward, so much tongue, so much.
Wasn't the caption like, "This is actually how we make out," and then they started just like,
just straight up,
like eating each other's mouths,
tongue boxing, yeah,
tongue boxing each other's mouths.
yeah. So
Lots of that.
what was that for April Fools or?
I don't even fucking know, but I hated every second of it.
Agreed. I concur.
My sister Belle, she describes their relationship perfectly. I think she called it musty.
Ugh.
They were in a musty ass relationship, and those two together are just fucking musty.
That's a gross word.
But
it fits it perfectly.
It fits it exactly how it was.
Yeah. So in my opinion, those two needed to be torn apart.
I'm all here for it, and hopefully he releases a killer breakup album.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if you like her music too, hopefully maybe she does as well.
Speaking of which, Taylor Swift
Oof.
took the nation by storm with her
She always
Red
does.
Taylor's version.
Bruh, she be working too damn hard. Last year, it was like she released a brand new album, another album, and then she like remastered an album. All in a year. And then this year, here she is still doing shit, bruh.
I'm happy for her because like all her music was owned by or like bought by Scooter Braun or I believe that's who. So
His name is Scooter Braun?
Scooter Braun.
Wow.
The dude that, like, I think he was, like, Justin Bieber's manager or something.
Oh, okay.
That's where he first blew up. Like,
He's
him.
big with the poppies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think he did the same thing to...
The Biebs? He did the same thing to the Biebs?
Not the Biebs, someone else.
Thank God.
But anyways, so he owned all her music, and then she couldn't profit off it.
So he was taking all the money from her
Pretty much, yeah.
label?
So she, like, re-released her music, well, at least the Red album, which, I mean, good for her. I mean...
Hey, we got a short film out of it.
She's the man.
We got a music video out of it. Like,
Yeah.
people went crazy, and I woke up on Twitter one day, and it was just Jake Gyllenhaal hate everywhere. He fucked her up, bruh.
How do you feel about Jake Gyllenhaal?
Well, I love him. I think he's a very good actor. There's a movie he does where he launches rockets as he's like 17 years old, and he's like, I don't want to be a miner, Dad. I want to go launch rockets. That's great. When he was Nightcrawler, filming dead bodies.
It was disgusting, but he did a great job of doing that.
So, I like his acting, but like, it's kind of weird dating when you're like 29 dating a 20-year-old. That's weird to me.
Yeah, that is weird. I didn't know that was a thing. Like,
I just don't know why he didn't give her scarf back. Like, I don't think she would have.
She sounds very emotionally tied to that scarf. She keeps talking about it.
For the 3 months they dated, he should have given her scarf back. And I think she wouldn't have released this whole ass 10-minute song about him.
Would have saved the trouble.
It would have really saved
no.
the whole ass issue of them being like
Yeah.
And now here he is.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Well, yeah. 10 years later, he's still getting fucking hate.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't realize that until
he just kind of looks creepy. It's his
he
eyeballs.
do give me creepy vibes.
Yeah.
I will say.
But I mean, he doesn't deserve hate. I mean, I don't think.
He did, like, he could have definitely handled that relationship better and not gotten into
Probably.
it at all. But, like, it was 3 months.
Yeah.
He doesn't deserve that much hate for what happened.
That's true.
He doesn't deserve as much.
Also, but Taylor doesn't deserve the hate of, like, people being like, oh, don't date Taylor because now she'll write a song about you if you go break up with her. I mean,
if you look at the statistics,
yeah, it's true, but like it's an old joke, you know. I mean, she's probably tired of that. So, I don't know. Give the poor lady a break.
Would you date Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
That's the reasons you just mentioned.
I mean, I don't think that I'm saying that shouldn't be a reason to.
So there we go. So you would still date her?
She seems like a sweet girl.
Mm-hmm. She is.
She's a lot older than me, but
it would be weird for sure.
It would be like a reversal of her and Jake.
Leave your scarf at her house. See what she does.
I have been rolling it with a scarf recently.
Leave your scarf at her house. See what she does.
I should. Except mine's not red, but
no, it's nice brown plaid-ish.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Stoke.
Even if you don't like Taylor Swift, we listen to All Too Well in the car, and it really just I just felt sad. I felt like I was going through it for no reason.
Yeah, for it being a 10-minute song, it didn't feel like 10 minutes at all.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
That was good. It was a good song.
It was a good story. She's a good storyteller.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. But wow, that really branched off from.
We always have to talk about our girl T Swift, you know.
I mean, of course.
We're Swifties at heart. Deep, deep, deep down.
Swifties.
Deep, 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 deep down.
Yeah.
Speaking of things deep, deep down under, where are we going next, Pat? Hopefully to LA.
You're talking about. Oh, whoa! I thought you meant Australia. You're saying down under.
I
but
mean,
LA's
after I said it, I can assume how that's where your brain obviously went. But where are we going? I want to go to LA. Talk to me about LA.
Well,
what's happening in LA?
There's an interesting new thing that just happened in LA. Now that you mention it,
I would like to know more about this matter.
So you know the Lakers.
Yes, they are the yellow team.
Yeah.
That it plays in basketball, yellow and purple.
Yep.
They shoot the balls into the baskets.
You know the Clippers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are they also in LA?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Sparks.
They in LA?
WNBA, yes.
Oh, okay.
And the Kings of hockey, I believe. Yeah, so all those 4 teams play there, right? They have
at the same stadium?
Yeah, at the same
Holy
stadium.
Shit.
I mean, seasons.
I mean, I just didn't get it because like our stadium only like 2 things play there.
Yeah, that's true.
And like a concert every here and there.
That's true. But so they play at the Staples Center.
Mm-hmm.
Used to. So, Crypto.com, a company from Venezuela.
Yes.
Recently signed a deal with the arena to now be called Crypto.com Arena, and it's a 20-year, $700 million deal. Huge.
I think they just should have called it $1 billion. That's so close to a billion. Just say, okay, fine.
We can round up, you know.
A few things. I have a few things to say about this. Number one, I hate when places change the name of a stadium and it's something just like the Progressive Field, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Crypto.com Arena.
Yeah.
I need something that flows good.
True.
That's fun.
Like Wrigley was, I mean, that's a brand too, but I guess, but like that one's a classic.
Still, you can name the stadium a cool name and still put whoever's company on this owns the stadium on the
Yeah.
outside of it.
But they just
Like,
want
that would
all
be
the
dope.
they want all the
Well,
attention.
I get it. We're giving it to them. Crypto.com Arena. That's pretty cool.
I mean, that's huge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean,
It's
how
a
do
lot
you
of money.
feel? Kobe built that house in LA, and now
Yeah, that's pretty sad to see all that history go away. I mean, it's not going away. Their numbers will still be hanging in the rafters, and
It's
all
a
their
rebranding.
accomplishments will still be they're still there. But I mean, yeah, it is sad to see, one of the most famous arenas in the U.S. go away, or not go away, but be changed.
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's definitely sad, but I don't know. It's pretty cool to see like the way things are going with crypto. That's a huge
That's a
step.
ginormous thing for them, and I'm assuming when at the stadium they're gonna accept like crypto and shit all there.
Probably, yeah. Stonks.
Stonks only go up.
Stonks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But that's dope as fuck. I think it's cool. Wish the name would have been changed to a cooler name.
That's true. I mean, they had to follow in Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse's steps.
I like calling
I don't like that name.
I like calling
personally.
it the Rocket. Like, that's cool. But, like, just the Q. The Q is fast, quippy, Q.
The quick, yeah, and like even the full name, like Quicken Loans Arena. I don't know. I feel like that was just like,
It's easy and good.
yeah.
But also, that's what we were born with. Now people are, like, born with the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And now they're just like, let's go to the Rocket.
Yeah, not a fan. As a classic Cleveland boyo,
Yeah.
and when I say classic, I mean like like 2000s. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know. I'm just too used to the Q. Just hearing Austin Carr scream, "Corey from deep in the Q." Yeah,
Me too. I
Yeah.
love that too. I love Z.
classic. Z.
Do you remember
yeah.
Z? He was
Mhm.
like, he played for, I don't know, like 3-6 years.
I
Tall
don't
as
know how
fuck,
long, but
bald.
Yeah, bald, yeah.
They just scream Z. That's
And his opposite counterpart, Verjao, with the
Nah.
curly afro hair.
nah. I don't know him,
You don't know Verjao?
bruh. I know Z because they scream Z. That's the only reason I know
Verjao.
him.
He's the dude with the mop hair, like curly hair, like kind of like mine, but
he
like
got the
super
mop?
long. Yeah,
Mm.
I think he's from Brazil.
I've heard his name. I think probably Verjao. That sounds familiar.
Anderson
Ish.
Verjao or something like that. Yeah,
Sure.
a homie.
You know what is cool?
What?
Besides crypto becoming crypto.com arena,
Mm-hmm.
we're figuring out how to help paralyzed people. And by paralyzed people, I mean mices. By mices, I mean we made a paralyzed mouse walk again, people. We did it. Give us a hand.
They did surgery on a mouse.
So, we injected our little gels we made, us humans tinkering in the lab. We're like,
Mhm.
we make a gel.
Mhm.
Shove it in that rat, or a mouse, right in its back because it can't walk with its hind legs.
Mm-hmm.
The gel seeps in, it really gets into the bone marrow, it gets all
Mhm.
in there, jelly.
Mm-hmm.
The mouse walks.
Mouse walks.
We put Jesus in a syringe, gave it to a mouse. The mouse walks.
We put Jesus in a mouse.
We really did that.
We really did that.
Like, that just, I feel like that's big steps, even though
Oh,
it's
definitely. I mean, think of all the people, like the victims from the military that are paralyzed or paraplegic. Well, I mean,
like literally in
I mean,
5 to 15 years,
yeah,
like we could just be like, here's a gel.
yeah,
You're not broken anymore. Go free. Go walk. You don't have to be in a wheelchair.
yeah.
Or you could be like, you have a broken arm? Here's some gel. You don't have a broken arm anymore. That
Boom.
shit can go 360.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's huge, definitely. Hopefully, that is something that won't take forever, because you know how things are. Like, they're always, flying cars,
Well,
The classic.
yeah, like there's gonna be shit in 15 years, and then here we are. No flying car.
Yeah.
But I mean, with something as big as this, I feel like they'd rush it.
True.
But here we are,
Definitely.
and we still haven't cured cancer, and that's like one of the biggest causes of death there is.
True. I don't know. Maybe they don't have enough funding, but I mean, cancer funding is out the roof.
Dime a dozen.
Yeah, so that's pretty sus, in my opinion. Where's that money going? You can only buy so many stethoscopes.
You can only buy so many.
What are those things called?
Like
You know,
a little beaker.
You can only buy so many beakers. Yeah, I mean, you can only.
So many lab coats. Like
gosh,
there's only so much you can buy.
it's pretty sus.
Where is the other money going? Doctors, tell us. We're coming for you, doctors.
That's
Stay
pretty
tuned.
sus. That's pretty sus.
Our goal with this podcast is to take down doctors.
Big pharma.
Actually, Big Pharma, yes, we can't take down with this podcast. Doctors,
We're coming for you.
we like you still. Still, you're on our good side for now.
For now. I don't like that you have to pay for, shit here, like medical shit, getting treated.
I don't think that's the doctor's fault.
I mean, yeah, that's not the doctor. That's why I'm saying Big Pharma and
That's why we're coming after Big Pharma.
Yeah, and
Make my insulin $2
insurance, and it's just all bullshit. We shouldn't have to pay to be especially if it was an accident. Like I feel like, I don't know. It's. I don't know enough to say what should be and what shouldn't be, but I feel like I don't know. That would be nice if I broke my arm or something. They'd be like, hey, here you go.
This one's on the house. Next time you break your arm, we'll charge you, but this one's on the house.
I mean, I'm not gonna.
I can't break my arm twice.
No.
Well, when they give you
it's stronger the second time.
When they give you the gel, it's gonna heal your whole ass arm and it'll never break.
Okay, now we're talking metahuman shit again.
Yes, sir.
Which
we can't come back to that.
All I gotta say is I'd be a metahuman. I already know it, but
I am a metahuman. You just don't know it yet.
What's your
I'm not gonna
power?
Why would I tell you and then that'd ruin it? I'll give you a hint. It starts with R.
Bruh.
Stick around. Next podcast, I'll tell you what
running.
Nah, bro, I suck ass at running. I'm shit at running. Yeah. It's just kind of fun.
I'm clueless.
Sometimes.
I guess I'll have to tune into the next podcast to find out. Just like you guys should. But we put Jesus in a rat, so
we really did that.
Good for the rat, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah. Now we need to give the rat gel to our friend rat.
If we can
fix his back.
Yeah, it's a spine cure, and we can fix our friend the rat.
Yeah.
It's a win for humanity, really.
Definitely.
You know what else is a win for humanity? Not really, kind of.
What?
Dare I say? Metaverse.
Oh, gosh.
Sorry. What? I'm sorry I said it.
Gosh.
Metaverse. We've talked about this a little bit, but that was before Facebook changed its name to Meta, and now let's briefly catch up on this. I sent you the Twitter thread over Instagram that just kind of breaks down what the Metaverse... So everybody's thinking about this whole Metaverse thing and oh my god, this is just going to be like it's going to be a video game you put in your head and everybody's going to be there and they're going to waste their whole lives.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it might not be. It will be that, but it will be kind of different,
I will say what you sent me does have me a little sussed out because it does feel like we have been groomed to slowly move into completely distracted by technology world. Mm-hmm. We've been distracted by our phones. I mean, here I can read off what you said. This is a tweet from Shawn Mendes, and we will put the @ in this video. But
Shawn Mendes.
Anyways, he says, so if you play forward another 10 to 20 years, we'll cross into the metaverse, and this is where the digital world matters more than the physical, and our attention will be 99% on the physical environment. So TVs dropped our physical attention to 85%, then computers dropped it to 70%, and now phones dropped it to 50%. So we're 50% distracted by our phones from our physical world. So me literally looking at my phone right now, I'm being distracted by it.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's crazy because like we got TVs what in like the 50s, 60s,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're in the 20s and we're 50% distracted by our phones. Like shit, people will be looking at their phones all the time, even while they're driving.
We're rolling down a slippery slope. And so what he's saying is our attention has been sucked from physical to digital, and where the attention goes, the energy flows. So if 50% of our attention is on our digital screen, then 50% of the energy will go to our digital life. And today it takes some effort to take our phone out of our pocket and look at it. I accidentally
Where were you reading?
Oh
from,
man,
bro?
I skipped I skipped a lot.
That was the end, but like, give me some of the beginning juice, please.
Okay, so everyone thinks that the metaverse is a virtual place, like a movie in like the movie Ready Player One, but virtual world like Minecraft, Roblox, or like
Like Zuck. I don't know what the fuck that is.
like Zuckerberg, showed in the
so.
Facebook demo. Oh, the Facebook demo where he showed his character and everything.
I gotcha.
But
When his character was a lizard.
they're saying like, what if it's not that place? And saying it's not a place, it's a time. A time?
So, I mean, we can read on, or we can. What do you think that means? It's the time.
I have no idea. I think I need to read a little bit more on that
I
topic,
guess.
but do you have any idea?
I know exactly what it is, actually.
What do you mean? What does it mean?
Like, so. By time, he means the metaverse is a time in our life. It's what's happening right now. Currently, we're in the physical world. It's physical world time. But when more than 50% of our attention gets turned to the metaverse, and now we're like 90% focused on what's happening in the game and 5% focused on what's happening outside, and we start letting ourselves go and eating too much and just sticking in the game, that is metaverse. That is the time of the metaverse.
That sounds exactly like Ready Player One or
I mean, keep
WALL-E,
reading. Let's see.
or that sounds like WALL-E.
No, bro.
Once people start just sitting on their chairs.
When I get metaversed, I'm not getting fat.
There's no way. I'm getting one of those virtual reality suits
would
where
hope
I
it'd
actually
keep me
have
fit.
to move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd hope it'd keep me fit. I want the
Definitely.
one with the like floor treadmill I can run on.
Yeah, that's I don't know. This is kind of confusing to me, but so he's saying everything goes digital: your friends, your job, your identity, and now with crypto, your assets are online too. Bored Apes are the new the Rolex. Oh, okay. So Bored Apes is the NFT thing. If you don't know what an NFT is, it's basically like an image that has value on it, and you kind of trade it like.
Yeah, it's an image that is the only one of its kind.
Well, there's some that have like some. It depends on the rarity. Like some have like multiple different types. Some have multiple copies. So you can buy copies with Ethereum, and like it has value. I don't know if the value like grows depending on how like.
It grows depending on how much like people look at the NFT and how much speculations around the NFT. Very confusing stuff. I don't even understand it.
But basically, yeah, he's saying that the NFTs now are the new Rolex, the thing you wear on your wrist, which is kind of crazy.
Everybody wants a Rolex.
I agree.
Yeah, but now everybody wants a fucking bored ass ape. Like, are we not talented enough to make different NFTs than the bored ape?
Well, I mean, that's just one. There's tons out there.
There is tons, but like everybody be
Okay,
rocking the
if
bored
you
ape.
were making tons of money off making NFTs like that were the same, and you just kept making them and they kept making money, would you not do the same thing?
I guess I would just make fucking apes.
Exactly. And then he's
If
also
it ain't
saying,
broke, why fix it?
he's saying Fortnite skins are the new skinny jeans. By the way, Naruto and Fortnite now. Nice. But if everyone hangs out online all the time, then your reflexes need to be digital as well. Or your flexes, as in your assets.
Yeah, like what you wear,
Um,
what you sporting.
Soon, some companies will make smart glasses that sit in front of your eyes all day, and then it will go to about 90% digital attention. And that's the moment where the metaverse starts, because at that moment, our virtual life becomes more important than our real life. Is this a good or bad thing? like anything, it's neither good nor bad. It's just a thing, a very difficult thing.
That's crazy.
It's gonna happen. I mean, so he's saying it's inevitable, and I mean, I agree. We're too far down this slope now to stop. We can't just, which sometimes I wish was a thing. I wish we could go back to a time where, there were no jobs, there were no houses. We were just living off the land.
I do.
I wish we could go back to that, but there's no way that we can go back to that now because, I mean we're just too far in. No, you can't just take everybody's phones away from them and their houses.
We live in a society. But now you're putting fucking glasses on your face and you're going to be immersed more in the online world than the real world. Could you imagine like having a job on the metaverse as something and you like, this is my job. I fucking am a referee in this virtual football game. And that is my job.
I guess I can
imagine. You probably don't
it.
need referees. What the fuck am I talking about? It's a computer.
I don't know. I can imagine doing certain things like jobs online, but I don't know. I can see it happening, but not me personally. No, I don't want that to happen. For myself, I don't want to be working some stupid VR work.
Some stupid VR work job.
I don't know.
What, even if it's super cool and pays well?
I mean, if it pays money that I can use in the real world, then yeah.
Well, it would.
Yeah, it would probably be crypto.
Yeah.
Which is cool, I guess. I don't know. It's just... I don't like being distracted by my phone personally. Like,
I agree.
It makes me sad. And I would rather not be on it. And so seeing, like, the way things are going, I would rather not be... I'd rather experience the real world that's, like, actually in front of us.
Okay.
Before I... Because there's so much that I haven't seen yet, Like, why would I want to dig my face into my phone when I could be, like, out there exploring and meeting actual other people face to face?
Here's a question, though.
What?
You just say you're sad on social media. But what if, when all your friends are in the metaverse, you get sad in real life? What are you going to do then? Hop in the metaverse? Like, I want to hang out with all my friends. Oh, boo, they're all being fucking cool.
I don't think if my friends are the type of people that are stuck in the metaverse, then I don't think I want to be their friends, really. Because I want to be in the real world. I mean, I'll probably take a dip in the metaverse every once in a while. I already own an Oculus Quest. So
exactly. You gotta dip your fucking toe in the water, see what's up.
So I'm already a step in. And it's fun, but I'm not wasting my whole life.
Did you see the gloves that, like, when you're touching something in the metaverse, like, they'll stop so your fingers don't go further and you can feel textures and stuff with them?
That's weird.
Textures,
what
bro?
If you broke your hand in the gloves?
Ooh.
Because you just keep pushing and your glove just doesn't stop.
You just do one of these.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. There's probably a way they solve that issue.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're not going to make a glove that really goes...
Could you imagine starts breaking people's fingers?
Yeah. But, I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's definitely really cool and fun. I don't know. I just, I don't want my life to be...
just kind of like living in the real world.
Exactly.
Well, what's even more crazy is it's going to be more of our children's world. Like,
that's true.
In 20 years, when this is a thing, we'll be 40.
Yeah.
Like, our children will be growing up in the metaverse.
Yeah. That's all they'll know.
Nah, my child's gonna know more than just the
metaverse. I mean, that's like, for us, like, all we know is computers and iPhones and stuff, but for someone that was born 20 years before us, they didn't have that when they were growing up. What they knew was notebooks and...
That's why old people are so bad at technology. They don't fucking know.
Yeah, but I mean, still, I don't know. That's all our kids are gonna know because they're gonna grow up with that.
That is true.
And I don't know. You can't. It's inevitable. So.
I mean, no, we can't really change the way this is going, but like, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Unless we blow up, go viral, baby.
I don't even think that's stop it. I thought you were about to say
we spread our money to the poor, and then we solve world hunger and all that, and solve world peace, and then boom.
I thought you were about to say
No more meta because we solved everything and the meta isn't needed anymore.
I thought you were about to say we blow up Facebook. Fuck them.
No, I'm not saying that. Nope.
I thought that's where you were going. I guess we're not going there.
Nah. I think we should do a DNA test to see if the Zuck is really human. Dude, I just saw a video compilation of him literally saying "Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce."
Why
Sweet
is
Baby
he
Ray's
obsessed
like
with Sweet Baby
28
Ray's?
million times. And then in the Metaverse demo, he was literally sitting there with a bookshelf behind him, and the Sweet Baby Ray's sauce was sitting there. I'm sure we talked about that already, but like that was weird. I mean,
He's a weird ass guy. I don't really question it. It is weird that the most socially awkward person created the platform all social people use.
that is true.
It's weird ass shit.
Ugh.
I'm
It's
kind of.
creepy.
I mean, I'm excited to see where this goes. This is gonna be fun.
I want to meet the Zuck.
I want to have Zuck on the podcast. We need to do a podcast in the metaverse with the Zuck.
In the Metaverse, holy.
You know my skin would be a little alien lizard. That's what I'd show.
You'd pull up as an alien lizard?
You know it.
I don't know what I'd. Oh, man.
I hope the Zuck wouldn't come as himself. I'd want him to be something cool.
The Zuck.
Yeah.
I think he'd. Do you think he'd pull up in his true form? Lizard man?
Well, that's why I was pulling up as a lizard alien thing. Just for the reference. But if he did it too, it'd be like, gotcha.
That would be.
See what we did there?
Imagine the lizard man showing his true form.
The lizard man.
He feels like one of those dudes that he feels like a Lex Luthor or like a. But
have you seen the video with
he's
two big ass gloves controlling robotic gloves, and he's just maniacally laughing like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos.
Oh, that was Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that was Jeff Bezos.
I get
He
those
seems
two
like
fuckers confused.
He seems like Lex Luthor, but the Zuck seems like a Jesse Eisenberg Lex Luthor with the awkwardness.
The awkwardness, sure, but not the whole. Try this little Jolly Rancher and let me stick it in your mouth. Do you like
Have
it?
some of Granny's peach tea.
Yeah, Granny's old sweet peach tea.
Yeah. Ugh. Still, yeah, they seem like villains that are like just running everything behind the scenes.
They probably do run hella shit behind the scenes, bro. They got connections and like fucking both their companies are richer than most countries.
You know what's crazy to think about?
What?
Talking about rich people. We have no idea how much wealth there really is in the world. There's families that have wealth passed down from like generations and generations that we have no idea about. There could be someone, which there probably is, that is way richer than anyone we know by far, hidden away somewhere.
Oh,
Which and it's like a thing. Like there's people that like, it's gonna sound like I'm making this up because I don't know where I heard this from, but I heard a story about someone who was like a contractor or something. Like he would visit people. Like he'd be the salesman for something.
mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was, but he was working with a rich family, like a super rich, hidden rich family.
Yeah.
And the dude literally just threw him the keys to the Rolls Royce and said, "You can have it," because that's the kind of money that they had, and yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, which I wish I knew where that was from, because then I could validate that. But still, that's just an example of the kind of wealth that's out there.
The amount of wealth that is just trickled down through generation.
It'd be interesting to see who actually has that kind of money out there.
Or if you're a fucking great child of a king or queen from somewhere, and you just their inheritance have just been
Yeah.
Getting shelled down.
Like the main heir of Genghis Khan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Like someone like
Where
that.
did his offspring go, and how much money does he have?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I guarantee there's someone like that out there. I wonder, like, what the oldest, like... Actually, that's gross. I don't want to say that. I was going to say what the oldest, like, line of family is, but they're probably all ancestral.
Probably.
I mean, that's how it was back then. That's...
Yeah, I don't even know how like far we've gone back, but I'm sure it's...
Which I was talking about that with you, I think. I was saying there was a time where everybody was just like fucking their cousins and fucking their sisters and shit. And like you know how stupid that probably makes us? Like imagine how much we could have evolved if we weren't doing that and creating like all these inbreds.
Yeah, deep back down when we were like cavemen and we were breeding with everybody. If we
Instead,
didn't
we
inbreed and
then
we found other people.
Yeah.
Or other species.
Well, I mean, I understand when there were like literally like
it was just you two. Could you imagine it's just you and somebody else, and you're like, well, how the fuck are we gonna repopulate this island?
Yeah, you, someone else, and a bunch of dinosaurs and shit. Like,
yeah, what are we doing here?
Like that is.
I don't even know.
Still gross, but I mean, they weren't thinking about that back then, you know. But once you realize that, like, if you fuck your cousin, your baby's gonna turn out a little stupid.
Yeah.
And if you fuck someone that's not your cousin, they're gonna be a normal baby. You'd think that people would decide not to fuck the cousins.
You would hope. You would really hope. I mean, we did figure that out eventually, but just...
Yeah, eventually.
Fuck.
But imagine, we could be so much smarter. We could be, we could have figured out that a new element by now, and we could be flying in space. But no.
If we didn't fucking inbreed when we were Neanderthals, we could be in space by now. I shake my head at the fucking cavemen.
I'm not saying I'm thankful for the inbreeding, but
I
am here where I am today because of incest. That sounds so bad.
That's definitely going on TikTok.
What the fuck? I mean, if you think about it, I mean, I guarantee that like someone way back in my family tree fucked their cousin.
Oh, 100%.
So my great grandpa fucked his cousin, and that's how they met their mother, and how I met
And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
Yeah.
I always knew I came out of the womb with her.
And that is how your great grandpa met your great cousin / grandma.
That's gross to think about.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm actually built different, and I'm not inbred. So
you're the only one out of the 7 billion people on Earth, not the one that's inbred. That's what we like to see.
Yeah. So back when Adam and Eve were created, they actually made a third.
Patrick.
No.
The Patrick is asexual, and the Patrick just breeds with himself. The Patrick doesn't need nobody else. The Patrick is the Patrick. He's been here since we've been here.
I've been here since the prostitutes of the year 26. 26. Just 26.
He's been here before that. He'll be here when we die. Patrick is forever. The Patrick.
And always. I'm not a metahuman. What? I'm
Patrick.
Patrick.
There's no way to describe you. You're Patrick.
All I'm saying is, if you flip through your history books, you may see me pop up a few times.
Oh, that's the Patrick.
You ever heard of Patrick Adams?
John Patrick? Patrick Jack?
Or Patrick Henry, I mean.
Did any of the Patricks that were the president of the United States?
Patrick Starr?
He's been them all.
St. Patrick? I told you I was in the year 26 with the prostitutes and Jesus and, you know.
And the whatnots.
If you don't know what I'm talking about with the prostitutes in the year 26, you should listen to our last podcast where we talk about how prostitutes have been around since the year 26.
And before.
And so have I. I've been here a minute. I've seen some things.
Good things, bad things, or just things?
I can't say good or bad. I've seen a lot of both to where I've seen the truth.
What is the truth, Patrick?
It's for you to find out.
Fucking hell, Jesus, I hate my own... Can you just tell me? What is the truth?
It's when someone's being honest.
Fuck off. I don't
Gotcha.
like that. No, you didn't.
Well, yeah. Anyways, I think this is a good time to end the podcast. I don't know about you. I think it's time for you guys to go out and discover the truth for yourself.
Go find the truth in your everyday lives. Is Patrick just a Patrick? Or is he some weird-ass inbred monster that he's trying to...
I'm not an inbred monster. I told you I'm the only one who's not inbred, bruh. Remember? They made a third. They didn't make a third that was Patrick. They made a third who was someone else who they saved to make another branch.
You're covering your ass to be an inbred monster.
I'm that branch that didn't get inbred.
It's cap.
I'm sorry. I'm just built different, and anyone who denies it is probably inbred themselves. Lame. Couldn't be me.
Even the Buddha was inbred?
Okay, so like that's anyways, thank you guys for tuning in.
We loved your ears for the past 45 minutes. Thank you very much, y'all.
Yeah, it was another interesting time. Go find the truth. It's not in the metaverse. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
As someone who's been around, I know. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 4.
Yes, baby. We'll see you next Thursday. Peace out, y'all.